And when the Biden administration announced in July of 2021 a new immigration court program in Boston, top officials promised it would make asylum cases faster and fairer. But according to local advocates and a new report from an immigration clinic at Harvard Law School that provides the first detailed review of Boston's expedited program called the Dedicated Docket, those promises are far from being fulfilled. The report found that migrants assigned to Boston's fast-track program are more likely to be ordered deported, less likely to be represented by an attorney, and less likely to prevail in an asylum case compared to those who are funneled into Boston's regular immigration court. A key problem, the report concluded, and I've been saying this for years, is that migrants assigned to the new program struggle to secure legal representation. They can't get lawyers because the hearings are coming too fast, and the whole case is completed in less than 300 days. And only a fraction of those cases were actually completed quickly. Fewer than 4,000 out of the 20,000 were actually completed within the time frame they were supposed to be completed, within 300 days. So what's 300 days? 10 months. And the vast majority of these completed cases either ended in deportation order or were dismissed because prosecutors failed to file necessary paperwork, because prosecutors couldn't even keep up with the paperwork. And what that do? It left everybody in undocumented limbo, either undocumented or living here with orders of deportation. Advocates, including the authors of the Harvard report, wrote in a letter sent to the Biden administration Thursday on June 22nd, saying the administration has now had 2 years to make good on its promise of a dedicated docket that delivers both efficient and fair proceedings to families seeking asylum. The dedicated docket in Boston is one of 11 fast-tracked immigration programs set up by the Biden administration, but the one in Boston is the world's worst, or at least the country's worst. It is also the country's biggest docket program, with between 13,000 and 19,000 pending cases as of January being processed on an expedited basis. Now, the docket flips the usual order of immigration court proceedings. Under regular circumstances, new deportation cases go to the back of the line and are scheduled based on judges' availability, and sometimes it takes 2-3 years to process. But the dedicated docket bypasses that process, prioritizing the newly arrived families with the goal of getting them in and out quickly and sending a signal to would-be migrants that entering the United States without authorization will not guarantee a long stay in the country. But migrant advocates have warned that such a speedy system risks rushing migrants through life-altering legal proceedings before they can even find a lawyer and prepare their asylum claim. For years, advocates for migrants decried similar programs implemented by Obama and Trump, saying they were unfair. One issue emphasized in the report and by immigration attorneys is that many migrant families end up in the dedicated docket without even realizing it. In other words, they don't even know they're there. Notices to appear for court hearings were often sent to outdated addresses or not even sent at all. And then when migrants failed to appear for hearings, judges sometimes ordered them removed from the country in absentia. And the report documents 1,177 in absentia deportation orders in the last 12 months on the dedicated docket in Boston. In Boston alone. The Biden administration said it chose Boston for a dedicated docket because of the area's established communities of legal service providers. But in a letter sent to the Justice Department in June 2021, advocates said the plan was based on a faulty assumption that legal aid was plentiful in Boston, because it is not. The Harvard report found that migrants who did not have legal representation, migrants who did not have lawyers, migrants who did not have lawyers standing up for them, fared significantly worse than migrants who showed up with a lawyer. During the first year of the dedicated docket, a mere 205 applications for asylum were approved in Boston. What did all 205 approved applications have in common? They were all of these migrants were represented by lawyers. Of all of the cases where the migrants were not represented by lawyers, there was a total of 0 approvals. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.